Mark showed great spirit there to come back right at the end.
Yeah, we did. We can't keep conceding goals like we're doing though to dig ourselves out of it. We've shown spirit. If you're them, you're disappointed that you've not won the game. We didn't really do enough to really do it. And goals are massive. They change games. They change people's mindsets. I thought we started all right, and then collision between the two centre halves and the first goal. We fight our way back into it. You know, it's not free flowing at the moment. We know that. But then a bit of magic for the goal. Great ball from Terry. Good bit of play. Great ball. Great finish. We're finishing from 28 minutes onwards. We were dominant. We get a throw in the 43rd minute. We don't use our long throw. We decide to keep it, make sure we're safe. Next thing, we give the ball away, and the ball's in the back of our net. It's ridiculous. We've got to cut out individual mistakes, defensive mistakes, making bad decisions that are costing us goals, and that's everybody. Because then, we were the better team for the last 20 minutes of the first half, and then we're 2-1 down again, and Ed's drop, and Ed's, we're trying to play second half, but we're not in that mindset at the moment where it is free flowing. People are not quite there, so we're trying to play. Sometimes you've got to do what's on, and sometimes you've got to use your two strikers. And I wanted us to do that more. But we showed a lot of fight. We scored, and then looked like we won it at the end, but unfortunately we ruled out.
All credit to Jermaine, because he could have gone down for when he went through for the first goal, but he stayed on his feet and wanted to score a goal.
Keeper would have been off, but listen, I don't want that. As long as he can score his goal, that's great. Jermaine did some really good things, but like all, he's not on top of his game, even though he scored 2 goals. He's got to do things better. But that's everybody. We're still not there, but it's a start.
But you managed to scrap it out, and that must give you some heart.
Of course it does. But you don't want to scrap every game out this season. But we need to start somewhere, and like I say, hopefully this can be that start.
Russ Penn on the bench at the start, was that a tactical thing, or was he not fully fit?
It's form. I've watched 7 videos of the games and didn't think he warranted a start in place in the team. Not just because he's captain doesn't mean anything. I think at Bury he was poor along with everybody else. I don't do things for. I want to put my best team out there, but if they're not warranting a shirt, they won't get one, no matter who they are. And with 5 minutes to go, you're thinking, well, where do we go next week? But we showed a bit. We stuck at it. Like I said, we've got loads to work on. They must be sick of hearing my voice, so we'll sort everything out Monday. I've told them well done for showing a bit of spirit. Just go and think about your performance as an individual and as a team, and we know we have to be better than that. That said, it's a decent point of view.
Continuity's not been helped though, is it, by the injuries? And
no, it's not.
Another one today was right.
Yeah, disappointing, but it's life you have to deal with.
And how will that affect things? Do you know how he is? Is he going to?
No, just walked off the pitch. I don't know. He's got a calf strain. His calf was sore, so we'll see where he is throughout the week, and we'll go from there.
And we couldn't use Jamie Curtin today either, so will he be okay next week?
Hopefully.
And then on to next week, Oxford again, another massive test here.
Yeah, that's what we need, but we need to stop leaking goals, and we'll get back on the training ground Monday. And at this minute in time, I must be the most boring man in the world. We've got to just repeat defensive situations and improve them, because at the minute, we're having to score 2-3 goals to win games, and that can't happen.
Looking back over the goals that you have conceded, have you spotted a pattern anywhere? Have you spotted something that keeps going wrong?
Individual mistakes, people not doing their own jobs, other people trying to help them out. We've got to trust each other, we've got to back each other, we've got to do our jobs better than we are doing defensively, and if we do that, we might start moving in the right direction.
How's the confidence among the players?
Are they low? No, low's not the right word, but they're not full of themselves. They're not playing fast, fluid football. Goals change your mindset. Goals against, it's difficult to come back all the time, and whether that's individually or as a team, we have to be better. We're not keeping enough clean sheets. clean sheets win your games. We'll score goals, but we can't keep conceding two and three goals in games.
And you're confident that when you've got everybody back, that
of course I am.
will be fine?
Of course I am. We'll be fine. But just right this moment in time, we just keep digging in. You know, it weren't pretty second half. I thought David Noble was excellent in there, and a few more need to take a leaf out of his book and just express themselves. But I understand, you know, that confidence isn't sky high because they're not winning games on a consistent basis. But the more they keep listening to me, the more they keep believing in what we're trying to do, and the more that they keep trying to do, you know, what David was doing, keep us playing, keep making right decisions, don't give the ball away, and when you do, get it back as quick as you can. I thought he epitomised what we want to be.
Mark, thanks very much.
Mark, you want to win your home games, but would you have taken the point today just to get...
No, I wouldn't, no. I wanted to win the game. I picked a team to try and win the game. I'd have picked a point, I'd have took a point with a minute to go in normal time, of course I would, but we have to win home games, and it don't matter Portsmouth or whoever. You've got to try and win your own games, and we haven't done that today. That said, you know, we take it with where we were with just going into injury time.
Yeah, dropped Russ due to recent performances, but you're pleased with what he did when he went on?
Yeah, of course I was, but he reacted in the right way. He reacted how I knew he would, whether it was today, whether it was next Saturday, whether it was the Saturday after that. You've got to react positively, you know. I haven't got an 11. I haven't got anyone who picks themselves bar Scott Brown at the minute, and I'm waiting for people to tell me that the shirt's theirs, and at the minute no one's really doing that. So, you know, we're not knee-jerk. We'll have a look at it again on Monday. We'll see where we go, and we'll try and be as consistent as we can and pick a team that we think is going to win the game.
Yeah, and Matt Richards being able to play left back is very useful with Noble coming, isn't it? That gives you another option and a balance.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Probably worked better in the end anyway. We thought about playing him there from the start, but we wanted to go with 4 defenders back there, and he is an option there.
Yeah, talking about players wanting to nail down places, a Noble in a game and a half he's played, he's made a big impact.
He's what I want. I knew the sort of player he was. Like I say, he's for where we want to be, but his endeavour and his trying to do the right thing will be a big part in us getting there. So we'll be all right.
Yeah. Do you think the mistakes that are costing you are due to being a bit jittery because of goals going in other games, or do you think it's just a bit of a nervy thing? Or
psychologist, but we can't let in goals like we are. The first one, pathetic. The second one, even more so, if you like. So people have just got to trust each other more, back each other more to do their own individual job, rather than trying to help out when they don't need to and only confuse matters. So I think individual mistakes, and I don't like using that because we're a team, but we're just not making good decisions in good areas, and that's with and without the ball.
Yeah, but at least everyone went home happy today in the end, because that might provide a little bit of feel good thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they don't need to hear me today because, you know, we've talked enough on the training ground, but we showed some character. We showed we've got a bit of spirit about us, but we need to be better.
Yeah. Cheers, Mark. Thank you.